Hey everybody, welcome to the Bad Comedy Podcast. I'm Mac, and we got Jason, and then we got
What's up?
Dylan right there.
Come on.
Dylan Internet.
Dylan Internet, number one
influencer, folks.
World.
I don't know what Jason's looking at. He's being
Nunya.
You think you're Charles Babbage or something?
I
wish.
I had an idea for an invention.
I wish I had a podcast with Charles Babbage.
Have you guys ever invented anything? Any cool inventions?
The Kransel.
The Kransel was a good invention.
I invented that. Yeah.
I invented the Holocaustco.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I went on Shark Tank and pitched it. They shut me down pretty hard.
Same as the dog grape whistle.
The dog grape whistle, yeah.
Dylan, you might want to scooch a little bit.
I'm trying to think. There was one more. I forgot all my Shark Tank inventions. I've had a few.
Yeah, you got a lot, and they laugh you out every time. But for some reason, do you like give them different names when you submit?
Honestly, I feel like the Joker. You know, like I keep getting invited back to the TV show because I think the ratings go up when they mock me.
Oh,
You remember the Joker?
Yeah, like
thinking about doing that to Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban's like De Niro.
Yeah,
Let's see how that ends.
I'm thinking about doing a Joker. De Niro sort of situation to Mark Cuban.
Yeah,
that would be so cool.
You know that the Joker is a true story.
Really?
Yeah.
True story of me and Mark Cuban.
Mm-hmm. And so is the one with Heath Ledger's true story. You know what's crazy? Does the Joker die in that one?
Does he? No, he gets locked up in Arcane Asylum, doesn't he? Arkham? Doesn't Batman catch everybody?
Yeah, he doesn't kill people, which is lame.
Yeah.
I like
he just like breaks their backs.
There's 2 seasons of The Punisher. It's a pretty good show.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I like that guy, John Bartholomew, who plays the Punisher.
Did they stop it at 2 seasons because people probably thought it was too much gun violence and too...
No, they stopped. Well, I know about it because the Marvel shit. They stopped doing Marvel shit on Netflix.
What?
Well,
that's why they stopped it.
I'm watching it on Disney Plus.
I know that Disney Plus bought all the stuff that was originally released on Netflix. It was a Netflix original.
Oh.
And they did Daredevil, and they did...
is it any good?
Daredevil's the best one.
Oh,
he has a disability
it's
as
so
his
good.
power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie's just about Jake Pita, right?
Yeah. It's the story of Jake Pita.
Yeah.
He learned to hear even though
Jake
he was
Pita's
deaf.
a superhero.
You can see
sound
waves.
They did 4 superheroes, and then they did a show, or maybe it was 5, and then they did a show where they were like a team of all 4 of them come together.
Yeah.
And they cross over on each other's shows. It was pretty fun.
Yeah. Oh, so I do want to explain.
Then the Daredevil showed up in one of the Spider-Man movies after, like, because you know I don't want to talk about this. Let's go on to something else.
But Kamala Harris,
Disney and Sony and shit.
Kamala Harris, in all these news
controversy.
things, they say the first Black Asian female candidate.
It's Black Asian.
She's Indian. I understand that's.
I want to talk about Marvel again.
No. Listen, she's Indian. I understand that's part of Asia.
Let's get a Black Asian superhero.
I understand that's part of Asia, but she's just like claiming half the world. Pretty much.
Kamala Harris.
Like
Some chameleon.
if I was watching football with my friends and someone said, "Yeah,
chameleon."
If I was hanging out with my friends and watching
Kamala chameleon.
Listen to this, Jason. If I was watching football with my friends and my friend was like, "Yeah, I ordered some Asian food." I'd be like, "Hell yeah!" And then they walked in with Indian food.
Oh
I'd be
my
like, "What the
gosh.
hell?"
Indian food is technically
heck?
Asian food.
I'd say,
though.
"What the heck?"
It's South Asian.
But what do you think if someone said they're ordering Asian food? That they're
I don't know. I'd be
gonna
kind of
walk in with
confused.
Indian food?
Is it Chinese? Is it Thai?
I would say
Asian food's a little generic.
if
that actually tells me you're from a small town.
It's not
Because
I'm
they go to
not.
the Asian restaurant and it's just like a restaurant that has like egg rolls and pizza.
When I think Asian, I think
Small
hero.
town.
I'll take one of those Chinese pizzas.
If somebody said we were getting Asian food, I would say give me the Kung Pao chicken.
Yeah. I ordered the Manchurian chicken one time and I accidentally said the code word and then it killed General Tsao.
That was
I was hoping.
mess.
Assassinated him.
Oops. Check, please.
Yeah. Then I said the code word to what's that guy's name?
I don't remember.
The guy who got on the roof with Trump.
Don't say the code word.
One time I ordered the Manchurian chicken, but I accidentally said candidate. And then it was Denzel.
Washington, yeah.
And then I was like, what the heck?
like
I didn't order
Beetlejuice.
his. Yeah, they sent him.
Denzel shows up and kills Kamala
I
Harris.
was like, this is not what I ordered.
No, but we've been talking about the code switching with Chameleon Harris, and just she claims every race.
Yeah.
I mean, what's wrong with code switching?
I do it all the time.
It's phony.
Yeah.
But it's like you know, the way that people talk about code switching with black people, it's like, oh, this is a technique they developed so they don't get harassed in society.
It's a survival.
Well, it's
survival
it's when Hillary's like, I've been carrying around hot sauce in my purse.
My question, though, is how would it ever help you to survive to code switch to be Indian?
Well,
How would that ever benefit you?
maybe if you're really old.
There's a lot of Indian people,
Yeah, there are. There are more of them than us, which means they're normal. And
they're not-
that's a thought that scares me.
and they're also
That
not,
is
they're also not
terrifying.
Asian people.
What?
They're not Asian people.
Yeah,
Nope.
they're South Asian.
Nope. No, that doesn't. Nope. It's the yellow people are the.
Which continent is India in?
It's
Oh.
it's kind of its own.
One of those,
It's kind of its own sub.
Which continent is Russia in?
That's
right, Russians are
they're
Asia.
they're not white. They're like they're off white.
Russians are Asian.
Well, Russians are actually European and Asian, or depending on where you live.
How does that make you feel about Putin now? He's Asian.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir.
Have you ever seen him on a horse like Genghis Khan? Wearing a full samurai gear?
Vladimir Rootin'
Huge
Tootin'.
family to protect.
Yeah. How about Vladimir Putin in the rear?
We should do
Classic.
should we do an episode with no shirts on?
Yeah.
We could if you want.
Okay.
My shirt's always kind of riding up anyway.
Nah,
is so
I'm kind of growing
too
up.
cold.
You know what's weird is like I thought I was getting too fat for my clothes. Did I tell you this? I think I said this last episode.
I was looking at your pants.
But then I weighed myself and I weigh the same, but none of my clothes are fitting. So I think my body is expanding without me gaining weight.
Yeah.
Like it's just becoming. It's just like
You're just gaining fat.
I'm like
or your muscles just turning into fat.
yeah. I think my muscles are turning into fat.
But I like the
which is
shirt.
bad.
Better Call Paul.
Yeah, Better Call
So
Paul.
this is he
Yeah,
kind of took.
I actually I told him he should sell Better Call Saul shirts, Paul Farrakhan, and he didn't laugh. And then Jason told him that, and he laughed a lot.
When I bought this shirt, but I was also buying the shirt, so he might have just laughed because he was making a sale and he's trying to butter me up.
Absolutely. Star 69 is funny. But then
Well,
cerebral palsy, is that what that's for?
Yeah, it's for Parkinson's, maybe,
Okay.
soluble palsy.
It's
Better
code
call
switch.
Paul.
or as I like to call it, Parkinson's syndrome.
What about cerebral palsy Farrakhan?
Yeah.
Paul.
I got Parkinson's disorder.
Yeah, Sarah Hulk. Something like
We're back on Marvel.
Sarah palsy. Sarah Holcomb.
Sarah Holcomb?
Paul Farrakhanzi.
Ponzi scheme.
Ponzi. Yep.
Sure is a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah. Ponzi tree. Ponzi tree. Ponzi tree.
A bonsai tree.
That was what I was going for. That's what I was going
Yeah.
off of. How do you? So what? That's like a little tree, and you have to like.
I think it's like a
maintain
tree you have to like really maintain. It's like some kind of
it.
zen
Yeah, it's
thing.
some kind of discipline for
Like
it.
if you could raise a bonsai tree, it helps your mind state.
Yeah.
Some shit.
Yeah.
I was raised by
You
trees,
get-
actually.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind?
My
What
mom
was
was a weeping willow. She's always crying.
Your mom was a weeping willow.
Yeah.
What was your grandma was probably a big weeping willow. Probably the one from Pocahontas.
Well, yeah, I was
What was
looking
your
up
dad?
my most famous. My dad was a gun. I'm a son of a gun.
Oh wait.
You have any raccoon friends?
Yeah, so it was, I forgot.
And I don't mean that in any kind of way.
No.
Well, I didn't think you did. Until
I
you
meant
said
a literal raccoon,
No,
like
there's
that
a
guy on
girl-
YouTube who feeds them.
No, there's a girl had me Googling most famous raccoons because she had some, I don't know, it was a whole thing of riddle, and I was trying to solve the riddle. And most famous raccoon. So we have Rocky
definitely
Raccoon,
the-
we have the Pocahontas.
Oh yeah,
raccoon,
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
And then we have the Guardians
that one
of
a raccoon?
Galaxy.
I thought it was a squirrel.
On
Who's
what?
Rocky Raccoon from the Beatles song?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I was watching.
But they're from the future, so I don't really. That doesn't count.
Who
yet.
is?
The Beatles, I believe, are from the future.
from
I
now.
just
From the
think,
future
I don't know. They had too many genres.
the
They were
future.
code switching a lot. The Beatles.
Yeah,
they weren't
them.
from the
They're
future.
using Indian
Why do-
sounds and
they were. They had a
yeah,
sitar.
they have so many beautiful songs, and it's okay. We get it.
I
This is-
don't like their songs that much.
Well, that's because you're living in the past.
The
buddy.
only song I like is "Simply Having a
That's
Wonderful
one of my favorite
Christmas."
I like that
Christmas
song.
songs. So
That's the only
Wait a
good.
minute.
That's the only good song.
That's not a Beatles song,
barking
is
up
it?
the right
It's one of the
tree.
Beatles.
It's Paul McCartney.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Dan McCartney. Dan McCartney.
Yeah.
And then John Lennon's Christmas song is
It's
and so this is Christmas.
It's
and what have you done?
Oh, that's a good one too.
That's a John Lennon.
And so this is
Solo.
Christmas and a happy new year.
Another year older and a new one has begun.
Yeah.
Flash forward to my next favorite Christmas song, Ariana Grande. Santa, tell me, are you really there? I didn't like any songs in between those.
My least favorite song is the Mariah Carey Christmas song. That I was way overplayed. Never want to hear it again in my life.
Yeah.
If it's ever on the radio, I shoot the radio. I've had to get
My favorite
I've had to get
Christmas
so many
song
new
is
radios.
Is that one about like she's the girl's trying to leave and the guy won't let her?
Oh yeah, it's a little cold outside or whatever.
Yeah.
Baby, it's cold outside or
I
something.
lock the doors or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was back when that was like cool, and then now it's not.
It's not cool anymore to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Well, because like,
Cool.
I
Let's
mean,
be honest, this is a little cool.
It's cool. It's a little chilly.
Yeah.
Come on, fellas, don't you agree?
Yeah. He's like, come on, stick around.
Come on, it's Christmas.
All he's being is, like, that's how it worked back then.
And things have changed a lot. Times have changed.
Ever
so
since U2 dropped
Things
that
haven't
album.
changed that much. Come on.
Kamala.
wink.
Kamala.
Come on. No, times have changed. Times are changing.
Mancala
I
Harris.
legitimately don't like any Christmas songs.
What about Mancala Harris?
It surprised me. It
I
just
like,
doesn't-
Remember the game
I like
Mancala?
Tubular Bells. Is that one?
Remember the game
Dun,
Mancala?
dun, 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 dun. The one that's like rocks out.
Yes.
That song actually rocks.
That is the best one, yeah. Well,
Somebody should play that shit on a distorted electric guitar.
I want to listen to the
yeah, that's probably
Like a metal band?
by the
That's probably the
Trans
something symphony or it's
Trans-Siberian
Manch-
Orchestra.
Oh,
like a trans.
Manchurian
I forgot
that's the
it.
Orchestra.
only. That's the main trans I support.
Yeah.
The Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
You know the
When they play
the
Metallica.
I need
Trans-Siberian
trans rights to have them play that song whenever
know-
they want.
You know the Trans-Siberian Orchestra is only 1% of the population, but they have 100% the best song of
Yeah.
all Christmas
Oh,
songs.
Stop. It's a lot of good
That's like a
songs.
deep cut reference. If somebody could put that together, that would amaze me.
Yeah.
It's the Riddler
Well,
right here.
I mean, since we're talking numbers, as you guys know, 100% of African American men are currently incarcerated,
and voting for Trump.
which is terrible, and voting for Trump
From prison.
From prison,
Yeah.
yeah. You can
It's
only,
weird that they oppose mail-in ballots so much on the right because they have so many mail-in ballots coming from prison.
no, they don't mail them in. They bring the fraud voting machines there.
That would be amazing. Like if Trump wins the black vote against a black chick, like or a half black chick or whatever she is.
She's like Asian.
She's Asian.
Yes!
She's Indian. She's from Antarctica. I was worried about if we booked Jolly Bean, like that you would make that. Definitely do a bunch of gong sounds and
I would do so many gongs.
I feel like I
song.
played the song behind her
Of
at
course
Power
you
Hour
did.
before.
This does not surprise me.
I didn't go to Power Hour on Friday, so I have no new stories about the comedy scene.
So you took a Friday night off. And
Yeah,
how
I
was
took
your
the
Friday
day
night?
off.
Yeah, so
Was it good?
I was like, I've just been depressed, so I just,
Just
I literally
avoided-
laid in bed all day yesterday or Friday, and then Saturday I was like, today's the day I'm gonna do everything, and then I didn't do anything all day.
Nice.
yeah.
I did watch like 4 movies.
Hell yeah.
What would you
Let me
watch?
see, what did I watch?
Oh, Jason, what's that movie called where that person kills all those rich people or something?
he kills all those.
Purge?
No, it's a girl, I think, that does it or something.
Oh, I kind of like that.
No, what's it
movie.
called? I'm trying to find. I want to watch it.
It's like where the rich people are hunting people.
Something
Is that
like,
what you're talking about?
something, something like that.
It's called
but,
like-
but then some girl is killing them or something.
Yeah, she starts like she catches on to it
Yeah,
and she
what-
starts fighting back.
What's that called? I thought about it in my head. And
I don't know, man. It was a Netflix movie, and a lot of people were hating on it.
I
I
was
think
actually-
Mac would love like Most Dangerous Game. Like,
Yeah, I mean that's my goal is to get
just
a
hunt
house
poor
and
people on an island.
or hire half the poor to kill the other half.
Yeah, and just watch.
and then just keep doing that.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT.
They kind of do in a way.
Yeah, it really do. It's not good.
Some people say sports are kind of a new form of slavery. This is a pretty novel argument.
It's a great argument. Yeah. People getting paid millions of dollars.
But then you look back and you have Jackie Robinson. He broke the white barrier, and
It was called The Hunt.
mm,
That's the name of the movie you're trying to think
more
of.
like the. So we can all think of a word or two that rhymes with that.
Yeah,
just one.
Punt,
The
stunt,
Bunt. It was a baseball movie.
bunt. A bunt is a
About a lesbian who made
coward.
it to the.
Only cowards
MLB.
bunt. Bunting is the most cowardly thing you can do in all of sports.
I thought about
Bunting
how to
is
solve
a great move for a cake.
You know, that'd be cool if you. What if you bunted a home run? That'd be sick.
Yeah.
That would be sick. You got to feel stupid as the pitcher. You're like, why did I throw it that fucking hard?
Yeah, there's like Randy Johnson, that 8 feet tall guy that could throw the ball like 180 miles per hour. He hits it off a bunt and it's home run.
All right, here's the movie.
The video where he kills that bird in midair. Have you seen that?
Really?
He throws a pitch
this
and
isn't
I guess a bird was flying across
Oh.
and it's just a puff of feathers.
It's just you see the light.
That's all you see is the
leading
puff
in
of feathers. You see a giant puff of feathers. It just basically the bird blew up pretty
No, it's
much
like do it again.
because the
Try
bird
doing
is
it.
like the size of the ball.
Oh, I actually watched like all good movies.
What
Really?
were they?
I watched The Kid Detective.
That sounds like a good movie.
Encyclopedia
just off the
Brown.
bat.
It's about a guy who's a kid detective, and then he just does that. He's like awesome when he's a little kid. He's like the Hardy Boys, but then he gets like so famous so young he never stops doing it, and then he's old and he's like in his 20s or 30s now, and he's still trying to be a kid detective, and everyone hates his guts.
Oh gosh, is that really the plot of the?
Yeah, and then there's like a kidnapping. There's like a kidnapping that he could never solve, and then he tries to solve a murder too.
You know what my favorite movie is aside from Scary Movie 3? That's My Boy with Adam Sandler
I never seen that.
and Andy Samberg.
Is that good?
It's really
Is that
bad,
kind of
but it's so bad
recent?
that it's really funny.
Is that one of his later films?
I think it came out when I was in college, but he plays like this. He got famous as a kid because he banged his teacher,
It's supposed to be the
Oh.
producer.
and he
but-
became a celebrity, and then he never really grew up. And
That's kind of what happens in this movie, but it's like a dark true crime kind of vibe because he's like trying to solve a murder.
yeah, no, you should watch that. You should watch That's My Boy.
I'll watch that. Yeah, it sounds like a good companion piece to the Kid Detective.
It's like so bad, but it's so bad that it's really funny.
Honestly,
Like
like,
if you just turn your brain down
The
to
guy
like
in the
bad
Kid
comedy
Detective,
level,
the guy in the Kid Detective is Adam Brody.
put your brain,
You know what's funny?
tune your brain down a little bit before you watch the movie.
it was almost so like it's gonna piss a lot of people off. I think because when Adam Sandler was on Joe Rogan, they were both saying stories about Joe Rogan's like, I had 2 auditions for TV, like I got both of them. I was like, what? And then like Adam Sandler was like, yeah, I was like 21, I think, on SNL or something, or it was just like his first movie. It's just he was just talking to one guy right when he gets to Hollywood, and I don't know how these people do it. I feel like I'll be auditioning left and right and up and down.
Well, I
and
mean, it's the Tinseltown,
Tinseltown.
It's all the
We should make our own
bells and
movie.
whistles.
We should make a bad comedy movie.
We
We
should.
should.
What should our movie be about?
We'll just.
I did want to turn this into like a web series. Remember that idea?
It could be
I had?
about. It could be about comedy.
Back when I used to like doing this podcast.
It's got to be about comedy and what's good. And
I
what's
was like, let's
bad.
make a web series.
We can make it
Joe.
about.
We need to make it.
I wanted
model
to
it
do a
after
show
Brink.
that was like kind of like crashing. So like an exaggerated version of all the beefs we got into and like episodic.
I almost
I
didn't
like
buy
that.
an energy drink today because it says Keen on it. I still bought it though.
Yeah, fuck Bob Game.
But in the movie, I don't buy it. I don't buy the energy drink.
Yeah.
That's how severe this beef is gonna be.
Maybe I'll start writing something and then I'll see if you guys are interested in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll see if we actually help finish it.
Well, I'm the engine, so I can. I'll
It's really just getting Mac. to
Oh, now
wanna
you're
do it.
multiracial. You're an engine?
Yeah.
All right.
yeah, I'm half
he's
man, half engine.
engine
and then I want to
American.
get spider legs.
You're lucky I'm not a cowboy.
I want to get spider legs.
Cowboys and Indians. Oh, that is
Yeah, Cowboys and
rivalry.
Indians.
Cowboys and engines.
Yeah.
the Dallas Indians football.
I watched
team.
the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 1974, the original.
Oh, I like the other one.
I haven't seen the other one.
I like watching The Exorcist on repeat.
Dude, The Exorcist came out like almost the same year. They both came out both movies are fucking great.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh, I think it's Funny Games. You ever see that?
Yeah.
Have you?
The two rich guys.
Yeah, they're like torturing the rich family. I've only seen. There's two versions of it. I only saw the one with all the American actors.
Mine's probably Father of the Bride.
Father of the Bride.
My daughter is marrying a guy she barely knows.
My favorite horror
He's a
movie is
doctor.
Guess Who's Coming to Dinner.
Mine's between. I have two.
The Sandlot's terrifying.
One is.
Just the idea of a black guy coming to dinner is so scary to me.
I have two that are tied. The first one is Gran Torino. This is so racist, so scary. You know, I'm terrified of racism.
Scared of racism.
And then Scary Movie 3. Probably.
Scary Movie
Afraid of other
Great horror
races.
movie.
You're only afraid of other races because you're afraid of racism.
True.
I'm scared of two things: racism and DoorDash drivers.
I watched Deadpool and
It's
Wolverine.
related.
I watched the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie.
I watched the
How
live
was
pool.
that?
It was fine. I don't know. There was a
Was
lot
there
of cool
any-
action scenes.
Is there any Gambit?
He was in that.
He was.
So was Blade. Wesley Snipes. I popped. Wesley Snipes is in it playing Blade.
He should have played a
I heard
sniper.
Channing
I was
Tatum
like,
wants to
fuck
play.
yeah.
If I was Wesley Snipes, I would do a lot of roles as a sniper.
Have you seen the other 3 Blade movies like me with Wesley Snipes?
He's too dark. I can't see him.
I heard
Well, yeah.
he's gonna
It
be
helps
in,
as a vampire because he's
Oh,
always out
yeah,
at night.
Yeah.
Marvel's gonna try to outdo itself. I heard they're gonna try to make the biggest like superhero movie ever.
The biggest, fattest. Is it Sora in it?
It's
Yeah.
gonna have Sorov. It's gonna be playing the Blob. They're gonna have
Oh,
Wesley
wow.
Snipes back, and Channing Tatum has been gunning to
Oh, Wesley
play
Snipes
Gambit
is back.
forever, and they almost made a movie of Gambit. But
Was
then
that
it's too
Channing Tatum
lame.
in it?
Yeah, and it's like last time I saw Channing Tatum, I thought
Tranny
he didn't
Tatum?
look like even
I think we've already been.
Yeah,
doing
Ch-
it.
Channing
Ozempic
Tatum
or
is
something.
Gambit.
Yeah,
he was
but
in. He was in that.
He's not a good actor.
He wants to be. He wants the full movie of him being Gambit.
He's pretty bad.
Alright.
He's pretty bad at
He
it.
does like a New Orleans accent. You know, Gambit's from New Orleans. He's like,
Nolan.
he talks like Brad Kaufman.
Yeah.
He's like, you don't go get some gumbo down there, y'all.
Yeah.
People
know
don't
about that thing
appreciate
down
it.
there.
He got obsessed with that
I
character.
don't know.
He lived as that character for a year
Yeah.
to get into the role.
Hey,
He lost a lot of
folks.
roles.
Now that's a
because
good.
of it.
Now that's a good gumbo.
Folks, hey,
Let me get a po' boy sandwich.
Yeah, gonna get
Hey.
po' boy and some
Adam Urbanski. Can you
French,
More
some
gumbos.
lambang. You know, we going
Adam
on.
Urbanski, I have a task for you. If you could please help us, can you go to Brad Kaufman's page and see what the standard deviation is of likes on each of his posts? And see
Standard deviation.
It's a big word. It's a big IQ word.
I'm thinking like it's maybe the furthest it goes away from the middle is 1 or 2. He buys. I think he buys 300, and then maybe 5 people like it.
It's weird when you notice, these videos all get the same kind of amount.
Well, my favorite. I mean, the smoking gun was when I saw that one had more likes and views.
Yeah, that's a little fishy in my opinion.
Final movie I watched was Miller's Crossing, which is a movie I think Mac would like a lot.
Miller's
It's a,
Crossing.
Are the Millers in it?
It's a
Is it like we're the Millers?
it's
Like
a
the
crime-
artists?
sequel.
crime guys. There's Irish guy mob, and the cops are all
Ooh.
on the take. And
Jennifer Aniston.
this one guy,
I love white crime movies.
this one guy. Yeah, it's all white crime. It's got a bunch of
White
people in The
collar.
Godfather, and it's directed by.
I don't like black crime because
It's directed by Joel Cohen. Ever
because
heard of
it
him?
doesn't make sense. Black crime
Black
because
on
it doesn't
black
exist.
crime is I don't even think exists.
No, so I like realistic stuff like white crime.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what's that one called? Miller's Crossing.
Yeah. This is a total Mac movie.
Mac's been watching a lot of ivory porn as well.
Yeah,
His
I've been
main
getting into that
category.
porn site.
Ivory
Yeah,
porn.
you ever see that porn site Whited?
Wait.
Yeah.
You said the other one. You said the other one was called The Hunt.
The Hunt is that movie where the white chick, she's getting hunted by liberals and she starts fighting back. She's
But-
hunted by
By Evanston people probably.
Yeah, it is. It is like Evanston people. It's like rich liberals, and they're doing like, they're doing like that. I don't know what to call it. It's like that
The most dangerous
conspiracy
game.
theory that they're like, the most dangerous game type of thing.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that is. I mean, there's probably more dangerous games like the ones that from the movie Saw.
Yeah. I
mean, I
when he
think-
says you want to play a little game.
I think a bear with a machine gun is way more dangerous than a human.
Yeah, I don't
Cocaine
know.
bear with
That
a
could be,
machine gun.
cocaine bear.
Oh, I hung out with Dale for a little bit yesterday.
Speaking of cocaine
whale.
bears,
Yeah. That's why I thought of it.
I was thinking of how, I don't know, I saw something about when it says notifications are turned off, notify anyway. And then I remember Mac was like, this is what I always do today. I was notify anyway. That's the most Mac thing ever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love hitting notify anyway, especially to someone that I know that hates being disturbed.
That's awesome. No, I bet Dale loves Disturbed.
Yeah.
What was it like hanging out with Dale? Any story there?
Nope.
Yeah, so that's what it was like hanging out with Dale.
Wow, sounds fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Glad you brought it up.
We just sat there, at Frank and Mary's.
Frank and Mary's, baby.
No, I had something.
Mac and Dale's.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe that could be
so-
you guys could have a bar, Mac and Dale's.
Yeah, I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. The Stephen Hofstetter clip went viral, so everyone is.
Oh yeah, we had a clip go viral on TikTok.
Yeah, and guys, I'm not going to reveal the
Kinda pissed
confidential
me off.
sources, okay? And also, I've been getting some more tea from random informants, allegedly.
Informants.
Yeah,
Kind of pissed me off that a clip went viral because I've been giving you shit about all that,
about what? About
like the clips and stuff. So I'm like, God damn it! Now Mac's gonna talk about this for a year.
Yeah, it's successful. And
I'm not though.
Yeah, we'll see.
I bet Screeva's talking about it a lot more in Pittsburgh than I am.
shout out to Screeva.
Yeah,
Well, I'm just happy because I hadn't posted one in a while, and the one that I did post did really well.
I wonder if TikTok threw us a bone because we've been not putting anything on there,
Maybe.
and they're like, "All right, we'll give you one,"
Yeah.
and then they showed it to a bunch of people who would
I have
react to it.
Yeah, I have a timed out clip that
I like this
that I'm going to
stuff.
do today. It's about how Sorab and Dale might be the same person.
I like that.
Never see him in the same room.
Yeah.
I love that the people who seem to be the most sensitive on the internet are people from Romania and people who Steve Hofstetter fans.
Or no, there's a lot more Steve Hofstetter haters in those comments.
Oh, really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
I don't know.
I guess.
You mentioned how he might be ruining comedy in Pittsburgh, but then I think maybe just ruin comedy overall.
Yeah.
And the algorithms and
Well,
all
yeah,
that. So that's a
YouTube-
nice to be a stain on.
He's kind of the
comedy.
original YouTube guy, which is like what stand-up became for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. And folks, if you think Stephen Hofstetter isn't paying attention, he's been DMing me. Don't worry.
So he seems very worried.
And he
about
calls me Mark. He thinks he exposed my name.
Yeah, he called you Mark after
my
you
name.
corrected
My
it.
name is Mark Jr. I've not. That's never been a secret. I've been called Mac my whole life.
Yeah.
So
He comes
yeah,
on-
you
he comes on
you
like-
really canceled me, Steve.
He's like,
He
why'd you
comes
tell everyone I married a
He
child?
comes on like he's the moral superior guy, but then you go, "My name's Mac," and he keeps calling you Mark. He's dead naming you.
Yeah,
he's
he's a dead man.
whoa.
What a transphobe.
No, he's
Yeah.
honestly transphobic.
Because I transitioned
He's
my
like,
name.
I'm gonna call you whatever I want to call you because I'm mean guy Steve Hofstetter.
Yeah, he's
that's
That
he
guy's
can't
a
be-
straight up bully.
he's
Steve
a
Hofstetter.
he's
He
a
can't be the hero and the bully.
he's a MAGA. He's a MAGA. He loves probably the orange demagogue.
I mean, it seems more in line with
Orange
his
hair.
style of bullying.
I don't even know what a demagogue
He
is.
probably likes to call demagogue is his political affiliation.
He's a very
He's a
orange
demagogue.
filled.
Steve Hofstetter claims to be a demagogue, yet he's a bully like Trump.
He's a
Yeah.
orange hat wearing, orange pill consuming.
I never vote demagogue.
I've never
He's a
voted for that
registered
either.
demagogue.
I did vote Demogorgon.
Demogorgon.
Yeah, this is monsters
Oh.
from that thing
De Morgan's
from the
theorem.
Upside Down.
De Morgan's theorem, which is like not A or B is the same as not A and not B.
Is that like
De Morgan's
a
theorem?
Charles Babbage thing?
It's a bully. It's a bull
Kind of
thing.
a high level.
Sounds
It's,
like
it's a De Morgan thing. De Morgan's theorem.
sounds kind of Charles Babbage.
It is,
Babbage.
they'd all be buddies.
Is
De Morgan, Bull, Babbage.
Babbage-ish.
They're all ancient mathematicians.
Yeah, basically, if I'm asking you if it's
Those
kind
were
of
the
like
days.
Charles Babbage, the question is so it's like a smart thing.
God, I wish I lived back then.
Well, legitimately, it's even more similar than that. It's not just smart guys, but they're all like mathematicians,
They call me Charles Cabbage.
theorists.
God, I wish I had a chance to discover some kind of. Well, what if A squared and B squared, and then everyone would be
You
like,
do
"He's
still
a-
have a chance.
I don't have a chance anymore. It's been done.
You think that we've discovered everything there is to discover?
I miss my
Like there's
window.
nothing left?
What about
If I was born 100 years ago, maybe.
we can invent theorems?
But they can get
Like the
disproven.
Pythagorean theorem, like a snake.
Oh, yeah. Python is also a
Snake, don't
coding
tread
language.
on me.
What?
Yeah.
It's a coding language also.
That's
It's
exactly.
do you ever code switch when you're coding?
Yeah, sometimes I switch between Python and JavaScript. Oh my god, look at me code switching again.
Yeah, I'm sure. Do you ever go on a pie-thon, like a pie marathon of eating pies?
Python. Pie marathon. But do you work for? Isn't that where you work for?
Awesome.
Pie marathon.
Yeah.
The Pimericorp.
Pimericorp of the U.S.
Pimeris mid-scheme. Pimerid scheme. It's all
You know what
good.
I'm scared of is we have Steve CoughStutter on the podcast, and then I really like him.
Yeah, let's have him on and be friends with him.
What if it turns out he's really cool?
Don't meet your enemies.
Oh,
either.
let's do a promo for the live show, kind of. Maybe I'll ask one of you guys, like, I kind of want to do another live show, you know?
Okay,
Do you
I'll
think
try
Comedy
to-
Bar would have us back?
Yeah.
And then one of you guys would be like, no, we have one. They set us up for September 8th at 7 p.m.
Let me get
do
into
something like
character.
that. We'll act. We're gonna act.
Okay.
Jason.
Wait,
Man.
I was zoning out. What are we doing?
We're gonna do a thing that I'm gonna clip as part of a promo, just like an introductory promo. Then later, because it takes way too long to find random clips to throw together. Later, I'll do an official one when it gets closer.
Yeah, if we just wrote down when something funny happened in the moment, then
That's
you could just
what we
take those
need.
times.
We need our most
Yeah.
loyal fan. Prove your loyalty by sending us timestamps of
Yeah,
Funny moments
Dylan,
we
Dylan doesn't,
have.
Dylan doesn't want to do his timestamp job.
Adam Urbanski,
tough gig. It's,
Adam Urbanski sometimes texts me when he thinks I said something funny, or sometimes he'll be like, "You guys haven't said anything funny in months."
yeah.
That's what he said.
No,
I,
just joking.
I would kill him.
That's
Cancel
why he
him.
knows not to say it.
He also told me I got to stop bringing him up because then you get mad at him and give him a hard time.
Do you want to prove that you actually...
I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, Herbs.
No, he just said doesn't want the negative attention.
If you want to
He
prove
gets
that
sad.
you love us and that you
He's-
deserve our loyalty, send us timestamps.
And sell some tickets for us.
Send us money stamps.
Yeah. Why don't you just buy like 100 tickets, folks? This show is gonna sell out. Okay, hold on. Actually, let's
Fast. Real fast.
It's been too long since we've done a live show, and I think we should probably do a live show.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
What do you think, Jason?
Oh, say that again.
I kind of want to do a live show. We feel like we haven't done a live show in a while.
I would be interested in doing a live show for the
Yeah.
Bad Comedy Podcast.
For bad comedy, yeah.
Yeah, we could have on some cool guests and stuff.
Yeah.
would
Do you
be
think
awesome.
like Comedy Bar would have us back?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to ask them. I think they'd probably like us. Our last live show was kick ass.
Did your
Wait, I
phone?
thought
Wait,
that we-
did your phone just buzz?
It's buzzing right now.
What is it?
Oh my God, it's Sahar and Kyle.
What-
Wait, should I
What's
say
from
their
Comedy
names?
Bar?
It's the Comedy Bar friends.
Really?
Wow.
What does it say?
They both said they want to kiss me on each of my cheeks at
No.
the same time.
What the
wait,
heck?
Scroll
hold on,
down.
that's an old text. This says they want to have us back for another live show at the Comedy Bar.
Wait, when?
September 9th?
September
8th.
8th.
8th,
actually,
I mean?
think they
September
said.
8th?
What?
It says September 8th.
That's not even that long from now.
It's coming
Wow.
up really quick. Holy cow.
Yeah, what the heck? Why did they book this so
man.
last minute?
Oh my goodness.
Do we have? Is there a ticket link or anything?
Oh yeah, there's a ticket
Okay,
link here.
well,
it's on thecomedybar.com. You can go there and check out September
Oh, really?
9th. Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Or you could check a
probably
link in
even
our
put it
bio.
in
I guess
the
I can
bio.
just put this in the bio. Yeah,
Yeah.
put it in the bio.
I'll put it in my bio too.
Okay, well then I think I have some good plans of things we might be able to do. Well, obviously it's going to be the funniest show ever.
Yeah, hooting and hollering.
It's going to be. Last time was bad. This is going to be worse. It's going to be bad. The baddest and the funniest show you've ever seen. We're going to have stand-up comedy. We're going to have live
Riffing
podcasts. We're gonna
and-
riff.
Yeah.
We're gonna do crowd work. We're gonna do
make-
prepared
destroy-
crowd work.
We're gonna do stuff that you don't even know we're gonna do.
I might
Snapping
on the
knees.
stage of Comedy Bar. They have like these like hanging glass lights. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
head and break them all with a baseball bat. Maybe.
okay, that sounds good.
I'll probably bring my gun.
It's gonna
They
be
got
a
all those
mess.
TVs behind us. Maybe we could break those.
I
too.
haven't run some of these by the owners of Comedy Bar
We're
yet,
gonna do
but
a sound check.
yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
think
break Ron Hexagon's drum machine.
yeah, we're gonna break all of his musical stuff.
Yeah.
We're
You're singing a cappella now,
we're
Ron.
we're gonna set the stage on fire, folks, and I'm saying literally, we're gonna pour gasoline on the stage and set it on fire.
So we're planning to do this.
But these are
in
just we haven't run most of these things by the owners, just so you know. So they might not let us do some of this stuff, but they'll at least let us do comedy.
It'll be
so-
like they'll tell us not to, and we'll still do it.
So I guess
anyway.
get tickets now if they're on sale. Get them now.
It's time to
while
get
you
them.
still can.
It's time to get them because they will sell out. And if it doesn't sell out, then I'm going to buy the rest of the tickets.
Before you can.
And then I'm going to give them to
Homeless people?
to homeless people, which is most of the Chicago stand-up comedy scene.
They might already be
Nice.
gone. The tickets, you probably missed your chance already.
Yeah,
So I wouldn't even look.
Well, while we're at it, at some point, we don't have a date yet. We're going to go to Pittsburgh and do a live podcast out there, and Stephen Hofstetter will probably be our guest.
You better
Yeah.
check in with us if you want to be in Pittsburgh.
Stephen Hofstetter likes us.
We know a lot of people there.
Stephen Hofstetter likes us. He'll definitely be a guest.
He said we have to do a live podcast so he can get heckled.
Yeah. Well, he wants to.
He's
He
sick,
refuses
dude.
to
He's
perform
sick in
unless
his
he can
head.
be heckled.
He wants to destroy
He's addicted
us.
to being heckled.
He wants to destroy us.
He's a narcissist.
He needs an intervention.
God, imagine him trying to destroy us on Bad Comedy Podcast.
I
we
mean,
would punish the shit out of him.
it would be brutal, dude, for us.
Yeah, it would be like, hey, Steve, where's Adam?
I just think I would be. I just think I would meet Steve Hofstetter, and after all this time building up resentment, I'd be like, "This guy's kind of cool."
No.
Yeah, what if you love him?
Yeah, I'm like, I kind of like him. I
Join
can't believe
forces
it.
with
Yeah, we start doing woke
It was,
comedy.
all that stuff,
Ironically.
all that stuff that he says online. That's not really him. He's actually really nice.
And then we put out T-shirts. We didn't hit him with the bat or whatever. What was it again?
I refuse to hit Steve Hofstetter with the lead pipe. I
Yeah.
refuse to.
Yeah,
I would never do that.
I don't want to anymore.
I do not want to kill him.
These are
anymore.
non-comedy shirts. Just the real truth
Yeah.
now.
He really thought that you're going to kill him with a lead pipe.
Yeah,
It's like just because we have a guy who
I had his mom crying.
Yeah, because she has Google Analytics.
Yeah, his 80-year-old mom.
maybe stay off the
Fear
internet.
for her son.
Yeah. He's really cool and doesn't dead name me Mark when he DMs me.
No.
Yeah.
Me and Steve Hofstetter have talked way too much. I don't want to say another word to that man.
He really is a bully.
He is a bully. He bullies the shit out of me. Calls me Mark.
Yeah.
It's-
All I did was say that he married a child bride in an indentured servitude compound, allegedly.
There really is a point. of
And
just-
he does say on TV that on clips that it's titled owns somebody. He says he owns people.
He's always bragging about owning people.
One, he says he owns people. Two, he has an
Not a
indentured
good look.
servitude
No.
compound where he makes people make content for him and edit videos in exchange for a living.
Pause this for a soundbite.
Allegedly,
Pause for a soundbite. Owning people in 2024, that ain't it, Chief.
that ain't it.
That ain't it.
I looked at the camera, so
We all looked at
should
the
be solid.
camera. That was good. Keep that
So
part
yeah,
in.
I'll cut in the YouTube thing of him owning people, and then cut to that.
There's
yeah.
a thin line. You're just a bully.
Nobody owns me. The corporations don't own me except for Osking, folks. That's
Hey.
why we are sponsored by.
The only kind of own I fuck with is Oprah Network.
Or
Isn't that owned?
owning a cool wallet.
Wait,
even.
what's her network called?
I can't find my wallet. Let me go and find my
What?
iPhone real
Oprah
quick.
Winfrey Network. That's the only kind of owning I'm fucking with.
I lost my wallet.
Woman
No
on
way.
black
Yeah,
woman
hold
owned
on. Let me go
business.
and find my iPhone.
Your Boss King wallet.
Oh wait, it's buzzing. It's my pocket.
Oh, dummy.
This is the
Did you even think about where you last saw it?
Yeah, no, I didn't even look. But
You didn't have to. You
I use Find My. I use it whenever.
I just find my iWallet.
before I look.
Find My
I mean, why
Wallet.
would I look for it when an app finds it for me? Because
It's
I
so
have
convenient.
I have the Smart Wallet Plus that connects with Find My iPhone capability, RFID blocking. It's got a cool thing where you can go like FBI, and then it's got a magnet so you flip it back up, and then it's got money clip, and then it's got a bunch of places for cards. So if you're rich or you have business cards, yeah, and also it's got this cool like thing. It fits 5 cards in this thing. It's like a switchblade. You go,
Yeah.
and Osking's
noise.
a cool company, and it's from Hong Kong, which is the beacon of capitalism in China. Sometimes you might think like it's probably Temu quality or something. You know, no, it's not. I've tested this thing. I waterboarded it. I shot it. It's very quality. It still works.
Think China? You really want China to? Nice. Really want China to have your location, your wallet? Yes, they're doing great as a country.
I do. I mean, we're probably going to change.
Hey man, pretty soon
we're probably going to change their currency anyway. Yeah, I mean, may as well get ahead of the game.
Get a head start.
So nobody owns us except for the Chinese corporations,
and they really do own our country now.
And it's fine. I mean, they own our podcast.
They're superior.
I signed away our podcast in exchange for 2 wallets.
We pay more in interest than for our own military now. Isn't that
kind
terrifying?
of a good deal?
But guys, 50% off. Code at 45% off, I think now.
My faux.
But promo code is badcomedy, and it's actually a legit sick wallet. I got one for Mike Robinson for his birthday. Using the promo code to make sure it works. And then I got to put out this clip so that I promised them a long time ago. I never put it out, but I'll put it out.
They're gonna take away our discount
after putting out a funny one.
Yeah. In local news, I got my Zanies clip back, and let's just say comedy fatty. So, Stephen Haas, if you think I'm going to thank you for this, you're out of your goddamn mind.
Hey, it's not his fault. You've been drinking too much.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not his fault directly.
Yeah. How many grams of sugar you got in that twisted tea there?
Man.
Let's check this out. This is
you should you should start drinking like just straight tequila. That's what all the keto guys do.
I don't know.
But it doesn't
that might be
taste
dangerous
as
for
good.
him. Don't give him that idea.
Just tequila and water.
This is a genius marketing tactic. They don't tell you.
It's got to have
it
so
says, much. Nope.
I think they have to tell you, don't they?
It just says contains alcohol.
That's all.
But if you bought it in a box, it's probably on the box instead
And
of the can.
the store buys the box, and they so they get the information.
What flavor is that? Original?
There's no contents or whatever.
It's original, but that's just a bone I had to pick with Stephen Haas. So
They don't even have the ingredients.
You're gonna send me this clip with
What if
no
you're allergic?
editing. You're not using AI to make me look thinner. You're doing nothing. You're not even doing your job basically.
Oh, it's got caffeine
But
in
I
it.
appreciate
I didn't know that. Oh no, this is just tea, normal tea.
Making your own twisted teas?
This is reverse Ozempic.
I typed in twisted tea. It's giving me normal tea. I don't want normal tea.
But I do have a sugar-free Monster energy drink, so I think that'll help balance it out.
Okay, so it's got 23
Twisted
grams per small can. So that's probably got 50 grams.
Oh, that's so much.
Wait, is that how many?
Not even
14.
from just calories.
That's 24
That's so
ounces?
much
14.
sugar.
That's 24.
It says 14 or 24. Am I misreading it? Yeah, you're right. 24.
So that's got
It's just like
that's
guaranteed diabetes.
got about 50 grams of sugar in it.
My life is, I think it's crumbling now, but give it like 5 years, like if that.
Maybe you're becoming Jason because of Blood Oath.
No, I'm going
Oh
for
shit, we
Dale.
mixed blood.
You need to get
We
more.
did mix-
You need to get more of my Crohn's so you lose weight.
I was thinking if I started losing blood, I might lose some sugar out of the blood.
I can give you some.
That's true.
I can give you some
Oh,
more
Have
of
you
my.
tried bloodletting as a dietary?
I like to put leeches on my body, all over my body.
I think
Nice.
blood
It
doping
takes
is
out the bad
genius.
blood.
That's
And-
good. The black blood's at the surface.
Mhm.
Yeah. The bad blood and the good blood.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we kind
Yeah,
of
we
gave up on
got
the blood.
That's what the
medicine.
leeches always sing after they get the
Taylor
bad blood
Swift.
out of me. They say, "Now he got bad blood."
And had a
Oh, I
very
didn't know leeches could sing.
demonic
I
tone.
didn't know it was a leech's ex-boyfriend.
Yeah,
Gosh, your ex-boyfriends are going to hell.
demon timonic. How about that?
Um,
I love demons.
that's funny.
There's evil in the world, and you're like, wow, I'm riding the line of being pure evil right now. And then you realize,
Me and Nur used to watch this show called Bad Boys Club on Zeus Network. It's a special network that only black people know about for reality shows. Where
that
it's,
sounds cool as fuck.
yeah, it's like ghetto reality shows.
Yeah,
It seems like it's like, what if we could make
Definitely
reality
something I'd
shows in a
watch.
world where there's no laws?
Or like,
So there's a show called Bad Boys Club, and it's, I think I've described to you, it's like 20 gay guys and 3 homophobes, and they all live in a house together and fight every episode. And there was a guy on the show called William the Baddest, and he was kind of fat, and they called him William the Fattest.
Exactly.
And it was like the greatest own I've
they
ever
could have called
seen.
him William the Baptist.
That's why I just need Ozempic. So I
Yeah.
really set myself up poorly.
Yeah, get Ozempic.
Ozempic does make your face kind of look old. That's what they say. It like oldens your face. You're gonna look like Mac's mom.
Yeah,
That sucks.
You're gonna
Mac's
look.
mom is so old.
That's
Yeah,
why they
she's
call it
so
old
old, dude.
Zempic. Yeah,
Ask me how old she is.
old.
They call it, when she was a kid, they said young McDonald's farm.
Young McDonald
They
had
sang
a
a
farm.
song called Young McDonald Had a Farm.
Yeah. Also, the Neil Young song. It was called "Young Man, Take a Look at My Life"
Yeah.
when it came out.
When your mom
My
was
mom.
a kid, Neil Young's name made sense because he was also young.
That's how fucking old.
That's
she
how
is.
old she is.
So-
Back when your mom was a
He
kid,
should-
history wasn't a class yet because there wasn't any.
Wait.
When she was in the first grade, they invented dirt.
Wait, now that Neil Young's
they're
an old
saying-
man,
When she was in the first grade, they invented dirt.
They're
that's
saying
true.
pay
She's
attention
older
to
than
what
dirt.
happens now.
Yeah.
Pay attention to what happens from now moving forward, because that might repeat itself.
Yeah,
And it did.
But Neil Young should do an updated song that, 'cause now that he's an old man,
should-
and he's like, I took a look at your life,
I'm
Old-
an old
and it turns
me
out,
My name is Neil.
and we're the
Old.
exact same person.
It's so sweet.
by Neil Old
Just
Young
become your
me, take a
parents.
look at my.
I found out I became
and Crazy
my grandma.
Horse.
I'm
You
exactly.
know, women are
like
afraid
you.
to become their mom.
Mm-hmm.
I became my grandma. I found out because my grandma wears a lot of perfume. I've been taking
Wait, I
myself
thought-
in cologne.
She's a weeping willow, also.
No, my grandma is not a weeping willow.
Oh,
You looking at the news?
yeah.
Oh, this isn't interesting to you, Mac.
It is. I'm listening.
I turned into my grandma.
You putting on perfume?
Cologne.
Mm-hmm.
It's the male
Okay.
perfume.
Mm-hmm.
She wears a lot of jewelry, a lot of ice,
Similar-
a lot of rings. She can
Some more
afford a
racial
lot more.
opinions.
Yeah.
Well, we don't talk about it, so yes.
Well, you're Puerto Rican, so you can say anything you want.
Yeah,
And
You're kind of like Louis J. Gomez.
you're kind of like Kamala Harris.
Yeah, you're like a
You're like-
man of every race. You're Asian.
I need a lot of help, you guys. It's all good.
Texas girl dies after parents attempted to treat life-threatening injuries with smoothies and vitamins.
Wow.
Hey, it could work.
It could have worked.
Yeah.
You don't hear the stories where it works.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right.
You just hear
Well,
where the kid dies.
I'm very curious as to what the injuries were.
Yeah,
what- she's like just bleeding out.
self-inflicted, or were they maternal, paternal? All I know is
I mean, smoothies can help probably. Those respiratory issues. Okay. They should,
how do you have a respiratory issue? For just a
Smoothie
little
usually
girl?
works for that.
Well, yeah. I mean, she's needed.
That's crazy.
I've
She
been
just needs some
drinking smoothies
vitamins
every day as well.
Every time that I have respiratory issues, I just drink a smoothie and take some vitamins, and I'm fine.
Take some Ozempic.
So
take some,
I'm gonna have to call the ACLU and get these people out.
I've been taking men's once daily vitamin twice a day.
I call the ACLU all the time. You take once a day, 2 times a day.
I would take it twice daily.
Maybe that's why.
Take that.
Maybe that's why you're getting a little fatter.
Take that,
Big
vitamins.
medicine.
Maybe that's why you're getting a little fatter.
No, I need a little testosterone in my system.
You've been taking a lot of tea.
Yeah, I've been spilling a lot of tea. Not
You-
gonna lie.
You know
Are you
that-
taking a bunch of weird stuff like
No.
pills and stuff?
I wish I had more access to. I just
So
by the
just
way, I
drugs
need more
and
oranges.
alcohol?
So,
I heard recently
yeah.
that
Mostly
nicotine
just drugs and
raises
alcohol?
Yep.
raises testosterone levels.
It could be.
I think it's actually true.
I mean, yeah. You ever talk to a woman who smokes a lot?
Yeah. They're like, yo, what's up?
I'm Ray. What is his name?
Hey, I'm Ray.
Ray Liotta.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I'm Ray, and I used to smoke.
I didn't want to just text you guys just
Do you take Chantix? Dylan?
Chantix the other day. I wanted to just say the Chantix.
Do
in the
you take
chat.
Chantix?
I've been taking Chantix. I don't even smoke.
I take Ozempic, Chantix.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
I
I'm
really
Ray,
need
and I
Ozempic.
take Ozempic.
Ozempic is what is basically what the Nutty Professor is about.
They
It's a potion that makes you thin.
Well,
Wow.
well,
and mean.
Well, Ray Liotta was still alive.
Need to
They
be
should have
natural
just done that commercial, but just subbed in different drugs.
I used to be
He's
so
like, I'm Ray,
healthy.
and I used to be fat, and then I started taking Ozempic,
I stopped using my autism
and
for
then I
good.
died.
I used to use my autism for good, and I would measure everything and all the vitamins and nutrients, the real amounts, and
Now I use it for evil.
I would balance out whatever I had deficiencies in with supplements, and
How do you know you have a deficiency?
because I would just be taking less than at least the recommended amount. But then I'm like,
Oh, you measured your whole diet?
the whole thing. And
You gotta be careful because sometimes you're getting a lot. You could overdose on vitamins. Do you know that?
yeah. But then I thought
it's
I'm a
very
bigger
hard.
guy. So this
Well,
is
depending on the
probably-
vitamin, but it's very hard.
It's not that hard actually.
Like, wait, which vitamins are you?
like
busting?
a lot of vitamins have an overdose.
Well, normally you just piss it out.
Yes, true, but you can overdose. I had a dietitian as a nutrition class in a nutrition. I took a nutrition class in college.
You should probably like know what to.
I know everything. I just don't eat good. Like, oh yeah, I know the rules. I just don't follow them because I like to have treats.
What do they say about cake in it?
They said cake is fine once in a while, and I said cake is great all the time.
Cake is poison.
I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying like I know the rules and I don't follow them.
Jason,
we need to get back to being good boys again. Mm-hmm. We need to follow the rules again, you guys. So that we
Jason
can break the
follows the
rules
food
later.
pyramid, but just takes out meat and fruit and
The
vegetables.
food pyramid.
So it's just sugar and
aliens,
bread.
Aliens invented the food pyramid. I'm good on that.
The food pyramid
That's
is
true.
bullshit.
The aliens need to pay for the food pyramid.
There's also
There's
this
no
thing too where
alcohol in
like
it.
a lot of your fat cells are developed when you're going through adolescence. So it's like some fat people really struggle to lose weight because
they're fat
they
their
have
whole
more
life.
fat cells than non-fat people. If you're fat as a kid, it's like a lot of your fatness is your parents' fault.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
mom. and
My parents
Dad.
like didn't raise me, like I was raised basically in the woods.
Yeah, but if you ate a
They
better
would
diet,
they would fill the fridge full of Dr. Pepper, and then I never drank water for the first 20 years of my life.
Hell yeah.
I just drink Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I'm kind of Dr. Pepper kind of scarred. from
23
it.
flavors, my man.
Yeah, I mean, where
Peanut
you
butter.
live seems like a Dr. Pepper place.
Yeah.
It was a diet Dr.
You
Pepper.
look like you live
was
in a
different
Dr.
lifestyle.
Bob type of place.
Well, 'cause
you
it's
live in a
Dr. Bob.
mountain lightning type of area.
Dr. Bob
The generic
was
sodas.
in Dyersville,
Oh, there's
Iowa,
a-
they drink a lot of diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
There was
I
a
bet
Dr.
you drink
Bob
a little bit
at my college who was a
Mountain
predator.
Lightning.
Dr. Bob.
You know what I was
yeah,
thinking
got a-
about the other day?
got a date with Dr.
What if there
Bob.
was a apex child predator?
Or Apex
It's
Prey.
a predator. It's an apex child predator. It has nobody who's a predator of him.
to catch a
Unstoppable.
predator.
What about
Yeah,
what,
he
about-
catch
no
that
Chris
predator.
Hansen can't touch him.
what about a Xanax predator? But they're always too like barred out. Like never,
Yeah.
they never make it to
Chantix predator.
they're too tired. And so it looks like the
We need a
researchers, it
Xanax
looks like
spray.
the scientists studying nicotine are really smart because one article says that it decreases testosterone and one says that it increases it. And so it looks like these scientists are really good.
No, pretty accurate and consistent.
Yeah.
I love science. I gave up on it a long time ago.
Yeah. And I just
So
believe in
I
God.
started believing in emotions more and demons and just kind of substances. And I abandoned the tarot.
Astrology and shit. Chiropractic
You should,
and right
Time a girl
Reiki.
made me believe in astrology in a way.
let me recommend
That's
stoicism.
Huge red flag.
You've been staying stoic, Dill?
No, well, I'm trying to stay stoic. I almost texted you
He's
the
a
word
stoic.
stoicism.
He's a stoic and he doesn't even know it.
Huh?
Yeah.
He's a stoic and he doesn't even know it.
It rhymes.
I think you've gotten more stoic. Have you been watching stoic videos?
So Max sent me a bunch of stoicism videos.
You watch them all?
But he's saying if I'm late, I'm gonna get fired. I almost want to say stoicism. How about that?
You're like, you know how I feel
No.
about getting fired? Neutral.
Yeah, exactly. Things happen in life, and
If you're not early or late.
you let them happen.
it's true. If
and-
you're not first, you're last.
exactly.
No, I am curious.
why I was mad at us for the Olympics.
What vitamins would you OD on?
Like you can OD on all of them. If you look it up, there's like, all right, here's an example that from my class. I always thought this was cool. I hear you typing. Dude, do you really leave on the keyboard sounds?
What?
Do you leave on the keyboard
It
sounds?
was just on. I don't know. I don't.
Dude, that's kind of fucked up if you do that.
It's like
Normally, Mike.
That's
uses
more
it.
fun.
Kind of
Fucked up.
changes my opinion about you a little
I don't
bit.
use this normally except
A little
for the
bit.
podcast.
Anyway, she said sometimes when you're an alcoholic, they put you on a bunch of B6 because it helps you not die when you're going through withdrawal in the hospital, and they'll give you so much B6 that one of the symptoms of overdosing on B6 is you get like sort of like panic attacks, but it's like more specifically you think you're gonna die.
wow.
Like specifically you're like, I'm going to die because you're overdosing on B6.
That's how good
Gotcha.
alcohol is.
That only happened one time to me, and that was when I didn't know the Blue Angels were going on, and then I heard a jet.
Dude,
flying
that's
over.
my story.
No,
You have the same story?
I had the same story.
Oh my
And-
god!
and
I just told that in the
Ow.
car the other day.
And then I was like, well, this is it. I'm just gonna get vaporized.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just kind of like accepted it.
I was listening to nothing but Dan
I-
Carlin War Over the
Yeah.
Pacific podcast,
I
and I
didn't-
was thinking about the atom bomb and stuff.
I accepted.
And then I hear a
I-
rocket
yeah.
jet fly over.
I accepted my death, and then I didn't die.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking it's like damn.
Sometimes
people,
when the air conditioner turns on, I think that too.
And then that's people's real lives.
Yeah.
Like they really might just get bombed and
So I
That's happening to people.
missiles like really happen.
All right,
But then
guys.
for us, it's kind of a little game.
I typed in "can you?"
You always win.
I typed in "can you?" and this is what popped up.
Sorry.
Can you get pregnant on your period? Can
Mm-hmm.
you have sex with a UTI? Can you get mono twice? Can you live without a pancreas? Can you get pregnant with pre-cum?
Can you?
What?
I think you can.
I don't know.
I think I had an abortion.
Well, I think you can.
Did, man.
That's
Oops.
That is against God.
That's
Yeah,
what we call
that's what we call
The best thing to eat after you pick up your girl at Planned Parenthood? Little
What?
Caesars.
Little
Little
they
Why?
Because she just had an abortion. It's the best food to eat after an abortion.
Little Caesar?
like they got
Why?
backstabbed.
Because it
or
makes you
little
feel like you're
scissors
pregnant
or-
again.
Oh, nice. What about little seizures?
Yeah, there you go.
Some people have little seizures.
Uh-huh.
What
Do
was
we
that?
know anyone who has seizures? My Aunt Rosie has seizures. That's why she got brain damage, and that's why she's like that.
Yeah, retarded.
I don't know what she is.
We could probably
nobody
guess. We'll make a
says.
list of who we can guess.
You know, nobody says what she's got, but we definitely get a closer spot
She's
in the parking lot if
she's
you,
got
if you
pa-
follow me.
she's
That's
she's
it,
got
I'm
page 1
following
and
what you're
page 2 of the
saying.
menu. I'll tell you.
Yeah,
that.
she's a big fat lady. Sure.
I'm picking up.
And that
what
plays
you're
into
Is
it.
that why you and her get along so well?
We get along so well because she's got a good sense of humor.
You're both fat as hell.
Honestly, it's because she has a good sense of humor. She loves to laugh.
It's really you just need to
Can
find someone that's
you-
been through enough pain, and then they'll just laugh at stuff instead of take it for what it actually is.
Yeah. We were
Actually-
watching an old movie and a guy punched a woman in the movie and Rosie started laughing really hard.
I noticed that a lot in old
And I was like,
movies.
why is that funny to you? And she goes, because he hit her.
Yeah,
I have noticed I have these hangover pill kind of things that are like heavy in B vitamins, and I have noticed if I take too much of it, then like I kind of my face like it's hot and like and
I mean, who
get
knows what's in those things?
vitamin B.
Is it just vitamin B only?
they're like, this guy's such an idiot. He'll take a pill for a hangover.
I mean, I've been trying to find
Fucking
I've been
moron.
trying to figure out the hangover cure for so many years, and it turns out it's drinking.
Yeah. Hair of the dog.
The Bloody
Hair
Mary.
of the dog. Yep.
Yeah.
Do you think
My
the
grandma
first
loves
person that
Bloody
came up
Marys.
with that like ate some hair off a dog? That
Probably.
bit him?
Well, have you ever eaten hair from a dog? You get fucked up. The next
Yeah.
day you have to eat some hair of the dog to get the
Yeah.
hangover.
I'm
Yeah.
never drinking one of these again.
Well,
Yeah, take a
so
little more.
I was speaking of dogs. I was watching this documentary today.
This one is 0 sugar. Is that what it says?
Yeah, so this is healthy. My dad would drink
This
these,
one's healthy.
and he is jacked.
This is
Shout
not
out to my
alcohol,
dad.
is it?
No,
Yeah,
You're
this
just
is
going-
not one of the monsters.
Well,
You
that
are
one's-
making your own Four Locos here.
yeah. Well,
Like he's going back
I
and
always
forth
have
from a
been.
monster and a twisted
well, that one's
tea.
0
They don't know that I'm
sugar, so
loco.
it cancels out the other one.
Yeah.
It's like it
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
like you only had 25 grams of sugar.
You
Yeah, this
are
one has
literally
0.
making your own Four Locos. He
I-
got rid of
I
the
need a
sugar
lot of
and
help.
he's doing this one for caffeine.
Most serious.
So
most,
if you guys know any resources,
likely
doctors
to-
step in.
So yeah, an ingredient in a multiple vitamins, in a multivitamin
get a monster
can be
tattoo.
toxic in large amounts, but the most serious risk comes from iron or calcium.
Okay.
My doctor told me to
yeah.
eat iron. I just ate like a piece of metal.
Yeah.
That's
I go,
ironic.
trust me, Doc. I think about it at the end of every day when I'm sad.
Yeah,
I said, trust me, Doc.
I'm always putting the iron to my skull, if you know what I mean.
I say-
nice. I keep my metal real close
I say-
inside my mouth.
Yeah, I say, trust me, Doc. Every morning I wake up, take my iron out of my mouth, put it on my bedside table.
Legitimately,
on-
if you
spit
put
on
your
that thing.
like an iron thing in your mouth, some of that would become vitamins because it
Really?
would go into your system.
So I can
So
start,
it's
Like
good
if you
for
suck
you to
on a
put
penny,
your-
it
I'll
puts
start-
more copper in your blood.
I'll start licking my gun.
Yeah, you can lick your gun, but I don't know what. You know, it might not actually be iron. What is your gun made out of?
It's got to be iron.
Okay.
I'll type.
Well, you
that
never
in.
know. There's
The
these metal
placebo
alloys
effect.
nowadays that have, they're like combination.
Magneto.
It's called hypervitamosis. If you
Wow.
If you have too many vitamins,
um,
too many vitamins, not enough hose.
vitamin A can be bad,
I need
but
to
that's
get,
only if you take 10 times the daily intake.
I got a suggestion for single guys. I found this to be true that women like you when you're really healthy. So I always wear a shirt that says vitamins when I'm
Nice.
single. That picks up girls.
Oh,
you should get a shirt that says
vitamins.
you should get a shirt
It's
that's
like a peacock feather.
Yeah.
you should get a shirt that says like I'm healthy, or like a shirt that says like
I'm very
dietitian.
healthy.
Even better, I get one that
Get one that says certified.
it looks like
dietitian.
Fake
it looks like a
six-pack on
fake
it.
6-pack, and
Yes.
abs.
And it says I'm healthy.
It like a body, and then
yeah, that also.
and then I also have the one that's like a bikini girl with big boobs. In a
No, I
swimsuit.
think you should get one that says licensed dietitian.
I should get one of those bikini girl shirts for the
It's
podcast.
like a female body inspector shirt.
Yeah,
How much vitamin
Licensed
D is
dietitian.
too much?
I should get some of those Big Johnson shirts. Remember Big Johnson? This guy was tearing it up
He was getting a lot
all over
of-
the Florida t-shirts.
This is a good question. What happens if you eat 3 vitamin gummies instead of 2?
Nothing. You feel great, actually.
They don't ask any like this.
My friend said he took them.
Are you on Yahoo Answers?
There are so many different types of vitamin gummies.
My friend
Well,
said
the
he ate those
recommended
as
doses,
munchies. He's just like, I had the munchies. I ate a whole tub of them, and
I actually,
Oh, I used to eat Tums as a candy. when
I have a
was a kid.
story.
So good.
My girl, she sleep eats a lot. Like she gets up in the middle of the night and eats a bunch of food. And she had just gotten some multivitamins that were gummies. And in the middle of the night, she ate like 30 of them or something.
Right.
And she was sick the whole next day.
Wow.
She had probably vitamosis, whatever you said. She got sick eating vitamins.
So I guess B12.
there you go.
I'm begging
B12
for
is very unlikely because it's water soluble.
Yeah, all the only the fat solubles are K.
The B ones are the ones that make your piss like neon green or neon green.
Yeah.
yellow.
so it's a battle. It's
I
sacrifice.
think the only the fat soluble ones are way more dangerous.
Those are
It's K and
those are probably very soluble for you.
it's the K
fat
one.
soluble
Yeah,
ones?
yeah. Vitamin
It's a
K.
good thing. It'd be soluble.
But yeah, ketamine.
No.
You know what? I just think we need to all get healthy and jacked as a bit. And
Well, I think
I
Calm
can't
down.
do it
you know
now.
how we can do that. We'll get a dune of ketamine. Right.
I don't wanna
I'll
do
call
it.
my guy.
How
We'll get-
about we start? Yeah, we'll start meeting at the gym at a certain time. You'll be late every time. Me and Matt was super
Yeah.
jacked.
Yeah, but I'll
You'll
stay
be
late
fat.
Oh, yeah,
every time.
you'll
You
be
won't
fat.
stay
and
late.
We'll be yoked.
Yeah, dude.
that's a bit.
Because
Be
I
like,
don't want to go.
I guess
back
me
to
and Mac
the
are really
life.
strong, and you're fat and ugly.
I don't want to go.
you miss out on 20 minutes. You miss out on all the cardio at the beginning.
Yeah, the 20 minutes where
I would like to get
Max
not.
waiting for Jason.
How about instead
we
of
run 3 miles and you miss out on that?
how about no cardio though? We become like strong men.
No.
You know,
Yeah,
like we
let's
just
focus on the
we
the
stay
world's
fat.
strongest
In fact,
man.
you got to start bulking up
I know.
because we want to be fat, but we could like lift a car up.
Yeah, but I can't do squats because I don't want
then
to
we'll
reopen my
cut.
second
Then
asshole.
we'll cut.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Mac did squats, his whole like asshole would fall out.
Yeah, well, I would get probably 3 assholes.
No, his
It
doctor
literally-
said he can't.
It
he
literally,
can only
and
do
I'll-
5
you literally
hours.
make goatsy too.
Yeah, I'll tell you, folks, 2 assholes is enough. I used to have 2 assholes.
It's not better than
If
one.
you're a new listener, I used to have 2 assholes.
You want to know my least favorite
and I'm not going to
vitamin?
explain it at all.
Vitamin
No,
goat
you really
C.
did though.
I did.
Vitamin
The
goat
worst
C.
vitamin goat C.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
yikes.
It's
Google
not
it.
the greatest of all time.
Goat C.
I don't know what goat C is. I'm too. I guess
If you don't know what it
sheltered. I don't
is,
know
it's
what the-
okay. All you have to do is Google it. Goat C.
So we need to quit all these trash substances. We're gonna be in the gym,
Trending.
hitting it hard, focusing on ourselves, and getting 1% better every day. And
Yeah.
I bet you want.
that's all it takes.
I
But
bet
that's a lot to
you-
ask.
Talk about
Actually, it's a lot
protein.
more than you think.
I bet you probably.
Creatine.
You probably won't do that. I bet.
So we'll see what happens. I'm scarred from life.
I want to become one of them. I'm going to become one of them vegan bodybuilders. You know about those
Yes,
guys?
all natural.
I'm a
They
be-
eat like 1,000 pounds of cabbage a day.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
It's
well,
disgusting.
They just stink. They're just farting constantly.
Charles Cabbage.
No one wants to go back to their place.
Oh, dude, my old roommate
I had to
Walsh
make
used
kale
to eat.
chips.
He used to eat
Fuck
kimchi all the time. It smells.
Oh,
so
yeah,
gross.
kimchi.
Like stop.
It's fermented, yeah.
Stop. All right, guys. Trending searches that we might like. That I might like.
Where's our guest at, huh?
Mpox virus outbreak. Mpox virus lockdown. That sounds good.
Oh, yeah. The Mpox is coming to town.
They're not going to let another lockdown happen. People.
Oh, wait. Our guest isn't here at 5:30 or something.
Yeah, but we should close this one off.
We're all gonna get jacked though. I'm calling our shot now.
Guys, next time you see us, we're gonna be fucking jacked.
So fucking intense.
Actually, let's get jacked for the live.
I do want to lose like 10 pounds just so I could wear all my cool shirts again.
Let's set a goal like that. We'll all lose 10 pounds.
Can you wear that sweater next week and then put on the big ears?
Yeah, I'll do that anytime. I love that.
Dude,
when winter
cappuccino
comes,
colored sweater.
Dude, when winter comes, I have a lot of cool sweaters lined up.
I just want you to wear
Winter's coming, and then so are a lot of.
I just want you to wear the sweater with the big
losers.
ears because it's the funniest I've ever seen you.
I think I wore that sweater for the live show, didn't I?
What'd you wear?
That
you were
brown sweater?
Was
or maybe I wore the pill sweater.
We could do
You were
one.
dressed for being Tony the Tiger.
We can do
that
one
too.
We can do one in Chinatown and call it a Rive show.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, there's a new Matt Rife special, guys. I want to plug that.
Cool.
Shout out to Matt Rife.
I'm not gonna.
Are we doing plugs?
Yeah. Well, because I just wanted to say because you're fat knife, so I just wanted to use your brother.
No, he's a strong man.
Who's my brother?
Matt Rife. You're
probably
fat
barely
knife.
lift a car.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't have 5 brothers?
I can lift a car.
Did you lift your 5 brothers out of poverty?
No, my brothers are in poverty.
Exactly.
One's like a supermodel that gets like NFL size checks.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It made so much. I called him the other day and he was like, yeah, I'm in Greece on a boat. I was like, okay, I'll call you later.
You know Ty Lopez, that guy who used to be like, "These are all my cars." It was like a YouTube commercial.
Yeah.
I saw a thing that was like, "Do you want Ty Lopez on your podcast?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, he wants to be on our podcast. That's why he's advertising."
Yeah.
That guy's desperate.
Oh, we need to get Kevin Spacey on the podcast to tell his side of the story. So I'll hit up Kevin Spacey.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Spacebar.
Yeah. I mean, we'll give everyone a chance of redemption except for that one guy, that one open micer.
Who?
The one that wanted to redeem himself on our podcast. But
He sent me a message again.
We'll
I'll
let
talk
on
about it on
everyone
the
else.
Patreon.
We'll let on.
He sent me another
Ghislaine
message.
Maxwell. We'll let on Ghislaine Maxwell. We'll let on Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Soares.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna read his thing on the podcast
again.
No, he sent me more since
Oh,
then.
really?
Yeah, I forgot about
I
it.
was thinking it's like, no, people forgot.
Yeah.
Just like 1 or 2 more messages. If I'm not blocked by him. Oh yeah, dude, he sends
I wanted to
huge
give him a
text blocks.
spot, but it was.
Yeah, hell yeah. What did he say? He was like,
Give him a spot.
Jason, I
I
don't
wanted
like
to help
you.
him, be able to make his pitch, but then it's like people already forgot about this,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to help to try to reintroduce yourself to the scene by saying, "I'm the guy you remember like over a year ago."
I got an idea for people like him. We should start a men's only open mic. What do you guys think?
I think that would probably age well.
Also, I'm going to start a mic called
Grab ass.
no. Well, that should be his mic.
Dude, can you imagine that? Can you imagine the psychotic energy we could create at a men's only open mic?
Well,
We could literally brew
I wanna
like an
start a
evil
mic.
storm,
But
I
we
wanna
have to
sell-
say like any race, welcome.
Any race, of course.
Yeah.
I want to make
It's
it
not race.
I want to make like an anything
It's a gender
goes
thing.
mic, and then I'm going to say, anyone here think that you can't say offensive stuff, or does anybody here get offended? And then if someone raises their hand, I say, "Get out of here! Get out of here!"
Click,
Yeah,
click.
dude.
Yeah, can anyone here?
Is
does
anybody
anyone here
here-
get offended by jokes?
And you
Yeah.
shoot them in front of
Then
everyone else.
I'm gonna ask you to leave.
Yeah.
Kindly leave. Bouncers.
Kindly
get 'em.
leave. Yep.
Then we hire 2 big bouncers to do
Yeah,
whatever we
Dale
tell
and John
them.
Hickok. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big guys.
Big guys who are also a little drunk, so they don't follow the rules.
Oh, I gotta do my album recording, my 10-minute album recording.
Yeah, you've been talking about this 10-minute album.
You should do a men's only album recording.
No women allowed.
No women.
That's
They become
culture.
the man mic, dude.
Yeah. The man witch.
I was thinking of starting just like Men's Day, Would be
I
like
like
a holiday.
that. Men's Day.
Well,
It's men's day or man's
we
day.
gotta celebrate.
well,
We don't get a
people,
day.
Yeah, people always say that
Women's
every
month?
other day. It's always our month, white
Uh-huh.
men. So
Well,
we
like,
should
let's
celebrate.
Make at least one
We should
officially.
celebrate every
Yeah,
month.
let's have parades.
Let's celebrate all the days that were. It's not just about today. We're celebrating the whole year.
Let's have parades every day.
We have
It'll be
We
like,
have
it'll be like
men's
New
year.
Orleans.
Men's year.
Women in bikinis.
It's
Yeah.
every year that ends
We'll get the
in-
cool instruments that they have in the parades in New
electric
Orleans.
guitars.
We'll get the guy from Mad Max. Look at that guitarist, the best guitarist of all time.
We'll have guys
They got the
with
hooks in his back.
guitars,
Yeah, that guy's cool.
motorcycles.
All right, let's close this off. Dylan plugs.
We're gonna have machine guns on Man's Day. I don't have any plugs except for September 8th. They're gonna be probably want to be a comedy
What's
bar.
going on then?
We're gonna have a live show at Comedy Bar.
A comedy bar?
Yeah.
Wait, the comedy club?
The
Comedy Bar, Chicago.
That's
Chicago.
that's the best club in the city.
It is now. September 8th. It definitely will be.
Well, I mean, it always has
It
been.
always is.
So I'm really happy they booked us. I had no idea until just now today.
I'm
And
Pretty
then
neutral and stoic.
you want to be followed at Comedy Baddie?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
Yep.
That's it. No.
Make sure you
rhymes.
<laughs> check me out September 8th at the Comedy Bar for our live show. I just have
Well,
a prediction.
wait, really?
Yeah, we're doing a live show at the Comedy Bar. It's going to be one of the few last times to see me before I have some ridiculous health problems that
Wow,
prevent me from
yes.
just making a prediction
We had
that I
a
have some
magic
huge
8
health
ball.
problems on the horizon.
Uh-huh.
So
Crystal ball.
make sure you get at me while I still have working legs.
So
Well, you already
just
have 2 fake legs and those 2 diabetes strips.
Get
Yeah.
them while you still can.
Like, I'd be a great pirate right now.
You guys can't see his legs.
twice
but-
the
but
pirate
he's
you'd
got-
ever be.
He's got 2 peg legs, and they really scratch my floor. My
all
hardwood floor.
all these liberal men love it.
And we're worried
Yeah.
about the
'Cause they
peg
like it
legs.
But
Tight
they make him really fast. He's like Pistorius.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got big Blade Runner.
yeah.
I guess we got a live show at Comedy Bar September 8th, and tickets are on sale. Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't even know.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I just found that out today. So get tickets now because it will sell out. And as I said, if it's not selling out like a day or
It's
two
not
before,
ours.
I'm buying all the tickets and I'm giving away to homeless people, which means comics.
Comedians.
Yeah, maybe.
Which means not you.
Yeah. Specifically not comedians.
Yeah, it will not be comedians I give for the free tickets.
It's going to be all your peers.
If
your
you're
homeless
listening,
peers.
buy a ticket because you will not be getting.
Uh-oh.
The sound just went out.
That's weird.
Oh, your mic just went out. I still hear me.
Because you will not be getting a free ticket from me. You got to buy it. It's cheap, and it'll probably it's cheap. Just buy it, and then you can eat pizza there too. They have pizza. So go to that. Follow me at Bad Boy of Comedy on everything. Spider Cancel Jason on Twitch, and then Cool Jason Macton on Instagram also. And hey, folks, we love you. We'll we got a big surprise next week. We got a big surprise coming Thursday. A guest episode. So we'll see you then if you're a patron. If you're not, patreon.com/badcomedy. Patreon, Patreon, right? .com/BADCOMEDY. Become a patron today and change your life for the worse. Bye.